And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Elliott a first down and more. And he gets this one down to the 24. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
All right.
They'll try to throw down. Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I get so scared running with this guy.
Remember, he won a ring with a pass. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cordero Patterson.
He got 80.
A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings
have
taken a first quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I think he was ours. I did it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I don't remember either. I don't remember playing defense at all. So I think...
bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
More possession time, better, man.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Dancing to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former Patriot legend, Rodney Harrison. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Derrick Henry, bro. Henry.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from
they don't never call that.
5-yard line. And on the tackle, Kevin Green, of course, a member of the 2016 Hall of Fame class, Charles.
Went in on August 6th of 2016. Kevin Green taking his rightful place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and what a speech he gave that night. You see, I still see him standing up there, and the line that resonated for me, I didn't play this game for any other reason than love and passion. And only a cynic would dispute that if they saw Kevin Green play.
Steps away. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 6-yard
bro, just quit, bro. Just quit.
And the Vikings have taken a 13-0
we're definitely going to win Super Bowl.
lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy,
this kickoff defense, I don't know what the hell we do.
Well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They would throw it to any of our
These
users.
routers run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And yet again, he stopped
they must follow that. I was thinking too,
Great
they
job
over
by
here.
this Vikings defense.
They must follow
That'll
them
be a
all
loss
the
of
way
a yard, and it leads to a third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
I'm not using him more often.
Vick on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Oh, shit.
Here's Michael Vick. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on second down. Vick. Flush to his right.
That's just so...
That one complete to Elliott. Touchdown, Patriots. Ezekiel
It's just so hard to
Elliott,
stop when they do circle routes and
yards.
shit.
And the
There's just no way you
Patriots
can stop
have cut it
that.
back within a score.
Yeah. It's just,
Getting your back involved.
we ain't got to
What's
do
the
that.
importance there in the passing
That's
game?
what it is. Yeah, they got more than enough time to fucking do all that extra shit.
And you get him into space.
It's all good.
He likes to operate with the ball
Well,
in his
we go.
hands.
This is
Oftentimes
easy
makes
money. I'm
people
gonna
miss.
start
Gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end
Put
zone.
2 clock on, bro.
Now Hester will get a shot. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Junior Seau, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle. Young now from the 50, out to his left. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Lance Allworth, 50 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown.
I don't know why it gets
drive.
me
It
every
seemed
time.
like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field
It's like they don't want to
They'll
tackle
start at the
sometimes. Like, what the
32.
fuck?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have a chance to come all the way.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
You make that on me, I won't play that.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat.
Yeah, I'll do it.
First down.
For a few hours. I like one or Doran shit. We can even do Doran too. Play Doran that shit.
They'll give to Elliott. And he's He's got this down to the 35.
It's
a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. The Vikings going to.
I just like what I mean. Once they start using and shit, I just have to be like,
seconds to go in this
I just can't do anything.
It's Young on first down, forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete, touchdown. Lance Allworth, as the first half is winding down, and the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Yeah, definitely. If they start losing this,
Tucker able to connect on the extra point,
definitely
and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time
I like to sit and watch at least 1 or 2 movies before I go to sleep and shit.
And here comes a
Get some
return from
TV
just
games,
beyond the goal
some
line.
TV shows.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
I haven't really got into that. They're pretty good.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime.
Good fucking defense.
He cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 20.
All right.
Another try after the first down sack. Vic.
Stop playing with
And
me.
now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by a former Patriot legend, Rodney Harrison. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further.
Only so many times you can fucking do that. That's so
badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Okay. That should be fun. I'll fucking down and buy your whole defense too. I'll fucking boost that shit up.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
If they did shit, just look into it. I look into it. We find something and they do it.
Number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go, and they have a
all over and fucking. It's just so fucking
it was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So and his pass is intercepted.
I'm like killing him, bro. I'm killing him. Bro.
Picked off by a former Patriot legend, Rodney Harrison, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker with the extra point.
Surprised he's actually getting that ball. I'm surprised he's not going outside. That's good timing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
So, yeah.
And here comes a return from just beyond the...
Oh my God. There's another one, bro. Let's do it.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former Patriot, Darrelle Revis. The interception was they just
backpedaled and grabbed it.
5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He a beast,
Touchdown, Vikings. Lance Howard, 78 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Would it?
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they get so lucky with breaking tackles and shit. Zane and this.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Vic to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
We're just going to find that one play they're using.
Off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. You don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah, they just suck.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that left.
Vic loses the football. It's out. But I think the Patriots are
That's one of the reasons why I don't want to get.
They do. They get it back.
That fucking
a lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight reel. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the back foot in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like
over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Guys.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Okay.
Now here's Vic. Vic in trouble and down
I fucking know where to go.
Jack Youngblood able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
A very solid gain of 27. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Out of the gun, it's Young. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Who, me?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking...
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Oh, seriously? I was gonna say.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
He's square, bro.
Now Young.
Oh, shit.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone.
Yeah, I figured
he was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
They want us to put. They want us to get 100 points on them.
Tucker now to
How
kick
sad.
it away following the touchdown. And
I
that
did
will
that shit so many
bounce
times.
out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Nah, people just think that you'll quit because you want to do it, but
They're sort of
fuck no. It's a dub for me. Like, why would I quit?
Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line
Oh,
of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
And my goodness, another interception. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And
that's what I'm hoping they don't quit. That way we can.
This big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and
they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Oh, and miscommunication.
100 points, bro.
The ball's out, and they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Oh, 100 fucking points, bro.
Continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with...
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So
I don't even want to get that no way. I just want to keep 100 on there.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands
fuck around,
on the
glitch
ball.
the game out and
Here's
shit.
the kicks away
It's
following
not gonna
that
be able to
fumble
read it.
return. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it.
I'm
It's
sure it's not a
loose.
normal fucking thing to get 100 points.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this belongs to the Vikings. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Young here to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan.
Fucking 101 points to be in the bye, bro.
You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Vic. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 10th carry now for Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. We looked at each other right with...
Fuck, bro, they didn't even let us see our stats.